Welcome to Untitled Tarot. Welcome in. If it's your first time here, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, honey. I am so excited to do this video today. We are doing a what is the person on your mind's next action towards you. Okay, it's a tarot love reading, so I will be pulling love messages and love oracles. So we're working with three beautiful piles today. In pile 1, we have the Celtic Tarot deck, and this is, I believe, Adventuring Jade. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It goes into my crystal bowl, and I forget what's what. But this is a green Adventuring or Jade Worry Stone. I know some of you guys have a very sharp eye, and you guys can tell. Pile 2, we have this Lapis Lazuli Worry Stone, and I know it's a Lapis Lazuli because it has gold flakes. Okay. And then for pile 3, we have an Amethyst Worry Stone, like teardrop shape. Okay. So this is the Celtic Tarot, Golden Nouveau, and then how am I totally forgetting the name of this deck? Cosmic Tarot deck for pile 3. All right, guys, I will see you at your reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. So whoever chose the green Worry Stone, green Adventuring or green Jade, whatever it may be. So we're going to be getting into some tea on your person. We're going to figure out what is their next action towards you. What is their next action towards you? Okay, so for my beautiful pile 1s, what I want you guys to do before we even begin, I want you guys to really think about your person. Think about their face. Okay. Think about your person's name. Think about their voice. And think about, you know, how you feel when you talk to them or when you listen to them. Okay, and now I want you to really ask that question in your own mind. What is this person's next action towards me? Okay, so we're going to be using tarot and some Lenormand cards as well as some romantic oracle cards. All right, Spirit, please provide us with messages for our beautiful pile 1. What is their person's next actions towards them for pile 1? Okay, we do have the Mountain coming out very strong here. There are obstacles when it comes to your person coming towards you, pile 1. So for a lot of you guys, it could very well be that you have a partner. You may be at a distance from this person, but when this person thinks about coming towards you, they see an obstacle. Okay, so it's not easy for them. They're like, oh, something's in the way of my path. What is their next action? Ooh, we also have the dog. So you guys may be friends right now. Maybe you guys had a dog at some point. Maybe this person works with dogs. But I am getting more of a friendly connection. So I do feel like you and this person are probably cordial with one another, or they see you in a very friendly and friendly, positive light. So maybe like this person at one point might have even called you their best friend, if that resonates. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay, what is this person's next action towards pile 1? What was their next action towards pile 1? Ooh, very interesting. Letter. And on the back of the deck, we do have the fox. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys, pile 1. Your person has been thinking about this for a while now. They do want to send you a message. They do want to reach out, but they're going to be have ulterior motives. So with the letter and the fox on the back of the deck, I am thinking that this person and the dog, this person is going to say, hey, how have you been? You know, I just want to catch up and, you know, have some coffee, or, you know, let's hang out, or, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? Or, you know, like there's going to be a link to a friend. But really, they're going to be hiding that their motives are maybe potentially romantic. And I only see that because we have the fox. We'll see what happens when we continue to pull the other cards. But the dog with the letter is definitely saying that this person wants to write a message, a text, or reach out to you. Okay? Now the message is in French, and I can't read French, but September 19th, it's like a journal entry. It's a journal entry. So I think this person may be reminiscing about the good times between you both, and they're really wanting to reach out, which is probably why some of you guys have got the inclination or the tick to be like, I want to watch this video, because a lot of the time that's how it works. Like, we go to watch a video that we find interesting because someone may be thinking of us too in that same moment. What is the person that pile one is thinking about? What is their next action towards them? What is pile one's person's next action towards them? What is pile one's person's next action? What's the next action towards pile one? Wow, look at this. Reaching outward. It literally says reaching outward. She's kind of holding her hanky. And you know what? She looks a little sly. She looks like she's pretending, like she's being a little flirty. I don't know. I'm just getting like a playful, like, oh, I'm here for this, but you know, or like, it's like, again, the ulterior motives. Like, I'm really here to meet up with friends and just socialize, but in the back of their mind, they're like, I'm really hoping I see that one person I want to see. It's like they're going to an event, but they have ulterior motives. Interesting. And we also have the throat chakra here highlighted, so they really want to talk to you. Pile one. This person really wants to talk to you. What is their next action towards pile one? Whoever pile one has in their mind, thank you. The roads to regret or remorse. More traveling. I think this person may have been at a distance from you. That could also be what the mountain is saying here. Remember, we were talking about obstacles. The mountain can represent an actual distance between you and them. And I think that they want to travel towards you. They're looking back on you. They're looking back on this connection. They've been really, you've been on their mind. Pile one. Okay, let's keep going. What is pile one's person's next action towards them? Okay. This is good, honey. This pile one's person's next action towards them. What's their next action towards them? Wow, what did I say? Oh my gosh, let's go out for coffee, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. You know, this person could very well want to be friends with you. We'll see with the tarot. But this is a love reading, so I'm wondering if they have a lot of good strategy, because it's right now it's coming off very friendly. What are pile one's person's next actions towards them? Thank you. We also have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, and introspection. On the back of the deck, we do have the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. Okay, this is actually taking a very interesting turn. I think this person wants to reminisce and learn something from this connection. They might have actually had an epiphany, or yeah, excuse me, I had to sneeze. They might have had an epiphany or are coming to some kind of realization when it comes to them, and they want to share that with you. Fascinating. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Actually, you know what? No, I kind of want to get into these cards. What is pile one's person's next action towards them? What are their next action? What's pile one's person's next action towards them? What's the next action? Let me have you. 7. 7 is about self-assessment. So definitely reflecting on themselves. Wow, sex. Very obvious. That's the Devil card though, so that could also be more about lessons and learning. I feel the same way. There is feelings here. Of course, they do find you attractive. What does pile one's person? What's their next action towards them? What's pile one's person's next action towards them? I have so much desire for you. Wow. Okay. So, and then look, we have, I'm too afraid to talk. They are a little intimidated, which is why they're going to be coming off in this very, like friendly, hey, how's it going kind of approach. But really underneath is this like this dormant, underneath their dormant blanket of friendship is like this desire for sex. Like it's just so interesting to me. All right, let's get into the tarot here. But that's good though. You know, we definitely want to see someone who is cordial and comes at us correct and friendly and isn't all extra. For pile 1, what is their person's next action towards them? What is their person's next action? What's their person's next action towards them? For pile 1, what's their person's next action towards them? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords. I think they may be intimidated by you. If you're the feminine, they are definitely intimidated by, especially if you ended the relationship or the connection with the Ten of Swords, or if you cut them off, they're definitely worried and intimidated about coming into your presence, coming into your area, because it's like, oh crap, she's gonna deny me. I have to, like, they have to get through you. You are the obstacle. It's funny because I was like thinking, what is this obstacle here? It's interesting because the Queen of Swords is up on top of a mountain, a very cold mountain, and she's isolated, but she wants to be there. And I think that they see you that way, like as someone who doesn't want to be approached. So they are definitely afraid and intimidated to talk to you. What is pile 1's person's next action? We have 8 of Cups here. Yeah, it's like they definitely walked away from something, but this person's coming back. And this card, usually the 8 of Cups is of them turning their back, but it's like this person looks like they're coming towards us. But there's a history here. There's a past between you two with the 8 of Cups. What's this person's next action towards pile 1? What's their next action? Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant here. You know, it's interesting, and Ace of Pentacles, which can talk about a message or some, again, this is like that letter card that we had. This is something that they want to give you an offer or to reach out. They want to reach out to you. But it's interesting because with the 5 of Pentacles, I do feel like they feel that you will deny them. They feel that you will not let them back in, or maybe it's been so long since you two have connected. They feel that the relationship or the connection has gone cold. There's not much warmth there. They maybe even feel like they don't know you. We also have the Hierophant. So this can talk about, you know, sacred relationships, connections. You may have a family, children, and a husband or wife. And I feel like that is kind of definitely on the forefront of their mind. All right, my beautiful pile 1s. I hope you enjoyed this reading. That definitely looks like that's your person's intentions, is to come towards you and want to meet with you, want to chat with you, want to catch up with you. And they may be masquerading in a very friendly way. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions or concerns, you can message me on, I have Instagram, and you can also comment down below if it resonated. I do offer personal private tarot readings on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. And please subscribe if you enjoy the content and you'd like to see more. Thanks so much. Hope to see you soon. Bye now. Hello, my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose this Lapis Lazuli Ori stone, this is going to be your reading. So we are going to be getting into the question of what is the person on your mind's next actions towards you. Okay, so before we get into this reading, what I want you guys to do is really think about your person. Think about their face. Think about their name. Okay, think about their voice. And then I want you to ask the question, what are their next actions towards me? Okay? So universe, this is for pile 2, our beautiful pile 2s. What is the person on their mind's next action towards them? Okay. Well, this must be the person you are thinking of, because this is the card, that first card that popped out. We do have a man here holding a rose. So there's definitely mutual romantic feelings from this person. But you see how they're waiting? They're sitting and they're waiting. They kind of look like they've been waiting, like they don't want to make a move. but they also look like they're on the edge of their seat. What is pile two's person's next actions towards them? Excuse me. The Mountain. Interestingly enough, the Mountain can talk about obstacles, things that are in the way of what they want, what like their goals. It's almost like getting to you is an obstacle, but the Mountain can also represent time between you two and distance between you two. But there's something that's definitely challenging for them to be able to come towards you. It's almost like there's a block between you two. You may even have this person blocked. Like they want to look out to you through a view and they can't see you. What is pile two's person's next action towards them? Interesting. We have the Scythe coming up. Huh. And Clouds. They feel a little left in the dark. Pile two, you may have this person blocked, or they feel like they can't do anything, honestly, because we have this Scythe here. It's almost like they sit and remain staying still because they've been cut off, or they've been placed in like timeout or something. Some of them may also have just many responsibilities that don't allow them any time to reach out to you or to have any connection with you. But the Scythe can talk about things that you like, hard work, and things that you have to get rid of because they're not working. What is pile two's person's next action towards them? The Muse, living in my dreams. Okay, so we do have the Sun in Pisces. So let me cover her up, honey. So, you know, with this card coming out here, this is definitely someone who has a lot of happy memories and happy thoughts of you. And they also might be dreaming of you a lot. But it remains in the Neptune, you know, area. So it's like just in their mind, just in their fantasies. You also might have Sun in Pisces. You may be, and they're remembering just like this beauty, this lavish, you know, hazy, dreamy, mysteriousness that you held. I think a lot of them really loved like your hair, or like just, I don't know, there's something very like effortlessly beautiful about you. And they also could be older than you, because you do have an older, let me try to look this up without showing her whole body, honey, but we do have an older gentleman here kind of reminiscing. So I felt like, and you can tell, look, they have some grief lines here, lines that go down. So I do think that they're grieving about this lost connection with you, and this this painful tie that it's kind of come to. What is pile two's person's next actions towards them? Those who chose pile two, what is their person's next actions towards them? What's their next actions towards pile two? Their person's next actions towards them. Thank you. We have the Secret naughty feeling, more Pisces. Interesting. Let me cover this one. So this may, with this card here, with Moon in Pisces, we have two Pisces now. I do think that you have to exist, freaking Titanic, you exist literally only in their memory, only in their thoughts, only in their fantasies. Because he also, although she's tempting him, he can't do anything about it. He's like committed to his faith. This also kind of reminds me of the Hierophant here. So they may be married, you may be married, but it's almost like they can't do anything. Interesting. Interesting. What is pile two's person's next actions towards them? What is pile two's person's next action? What's their next action towards pile two? What is their person's next actions towards them? Okay, we do have the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Yeah, and we also have wedding rings coming out as well. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love. So you guys, again, are probably might both be married, or you were married and are broken up. But interesting. So I'm just thinking, for some of you guys, this person could be wanting to revamp and cut out bad habits that they have, but we'll see if they get the devil card, if you guys are still together. But I'm not getting that because we have the axe here, which is very obviously saying, yep, there's a disconnection here. There's been a breakup. They know that. And with the scythe and the axe, those are both two tools that cut things out. So I think they've been cut out. And honestly, pile 2, I think you were the one to do it. Because in both of these images here, we also have the woman who's sitting down being the temptress, and the man is like the one standing. So I feel like you're the one in the position of power here. For pile 2, what is their person's next actions towards them? What is pile 2's person's next action? We have, I want you to choose. So yep, there's you in the position of power. They can't do anything. That's why they're waiting. I never imagined so much perfection. Definitely with the fantasizing about your beauty. I'm telling you, it's like effortless. They think you're just effortlessly beautiful. I still don't have all the answers. Really? All this time and you still haven't figured it out? No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I just feel like some of you guys like are just like time has passed and they still don't know. Anyway, we also have I'm ready. Interesting. That's the Fool card. And then look, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Yeah. I felt like you left, you guys, but they want to restart something. They're like ready to try give it all up and risk everything with the connection for you. All right, for my beautiful pile 2s, what is their person's next action towards them? Okay, what is their person's next action towards them? What is their person's next action? We have the World. Okay. So again, this is talking about a cycle that's been completed. I do think that when I ask about what their intentions, what their next actions towards you are, I feel like they have already had all their options and the choices that they were given, and they screwed it up. So the World is kind of saying, oh, it's already over. Like I did everything I could. Pile 2's person's next actions. What are their next actions for them? There may be potentially, if they were to make a move towards you, they could lose a lot. We did have the Tower flash. What are their next actions? Yep, we have a family here and the Queen of Wands. You are again very much a temptress to them. They want success with you. They want, and again, the Fool right underneath. It's almost like, and look, the Moon. It's like that's Piscean energy. It's like they can only fantasize about you and use you as escapism because they are tied or have other commitments. Or because it's been so long, it's like been so long in the past. Like I don't see them making any moves towards you. This is all mental. This is all, yeah, it's really them keeping to themselves. But you, and it may be because you already have your own family, you already have your own happy ending. But the Fool, right on top of one another, is kind of saying if they were given a chance, if they were younger, man. And look on the back of the deck, we do have welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. It's like in a perfect world, in a perfect situation, freaking Weezer, they would love to have that opportunity with you. They would love to have that chance with you. You know what I want to do with you guys? I want to find a song on my Spotify and pick a song for you before we close out the reading. Watch it give me like something like Megan Thee Stallion. I saw some other readings doing this where it's like, oh, they use Spotify as like a form of divination, but I've done it before and it works. So let's see. What is a song for pile 2 and their person? That's funny. So we have a song up on that was already playing, but I know I didn't play it because I was just in my car, but it's called Don't Hit My Line by Aluna, A-L-U-N-A, Don't Hit My Line. Okay. Yeah, it's Don't Hit My Line by Aluna. That's the song that came up for you guys. Interesting. All right. And it's very much about like, don't bother me because I don't want to deal with you. So go listen to it. It's a really good song. But you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you are interested in seeing more content, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do offer personal and private tarot readings on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. Please comment down below if it resonated, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye now. Hello, my beautiful pile threes. All right, if you chose this amethyst worry stone or this cosmic tarot deck, this is going to be your reading. So I'm just going to cleanse the space really quick before we even get into your messages. And what I want you guys to do is to think about your person. Okay, think about your person's name. Think about your person's face. Okay. And I want you guys to think about your person's voice. Think about them speaking to you and how you feel when they speak to you. Okay. So we are going to be asking the question, what are the person on your mind's next actions towards you, okay? So universe and spirit, please tell us, for our beautiful pile threes, what is the person on their mind's next action towards them? What is the person on their mind's next action towards them? All right, some of them really want to take a gamble. We have the dice, we also have the heart. Wow, and we have the key. And we also have the dog. Oh, so some of you guys may be speaking to this person. This may be like a recently reunited connection with the bridge here in the back. It can talk about being friendly with one another. So maybe you guys are friends. Maybe you follow one another on social media, or maybe you recently saw each other and had a cordial interaction. But this person does want to take a gamble when it comes to their connection with you. There's a lot of romance and interest in you, and a lot of them, not to sound cheesy, but a lot of them feel like you may actually be the answer to something that they're looking for in terms of love or in terms of feelings. Having the heart right in the center, you know, this is a card of love. This is a card of mutual love and a card of wanting to obtain that love. And with the key right next to it, you know, it's saying that they are ready to unlock this. And there is a rose inside this cage. So I feel like a part of them is opening up. It's almost like they want to open their freaking Madonna, open their heart to you. But again, this is a gamble because we have it right next to the dice. Okay. So for my beautiful pile threes, what is the person on their mind's next action towards them? What's their next action towards pile three? Those who chose pile three. Thank you. We have the hate nurtured with love. OMG. Let me hide her because she's a little risque, honey. I'm going to hold this card up and show you guys. So this is what I'm talking about when I say they want to take a gamble. So your person may be an artist. Your person may paint or do something with music, something expressive. Okay, we even have like these painted, melted landscapes in the back. They do feel like, let me just put this sage out. There is something about this person that doesn't fully trust this connection, which is why we had the dice here. They are worried about potentially being stabbed in the back or potentially being too expressive, or that it would come back to haunt them or bite them, or like they just can't trust the situation. Like they may be feeling, and this person, see, they kind of have their eyes closed, and he's kind of trying to open one eye and look at her because he doesn't trust her. And we have Black Lilith in Taurus. So the person on your mind that you're asking about, it does have good intentions of commitment and love. They're thinking of something solid with the Black Lilith in Taurus. But it also can be that this person may be too possessive at times, or may feel like they can't trust a situation because part of them doesn't trust themselves. Like I'm getting like that five of swords energy where they may self-sabotage a situation before it even gets to like play out, if that makes sense. And you know your person, but I feel like their next actions towards you, they definitely want to share and express things with you, but they're worried. They are definitely worried. They're taking a risk. There's something here that's at risk. For pile 3, what is their person's next action towards them? What is their next action towards pile 3? Person on their mind. What is their next action? Thank you. We have life is a flower in spring, and she is straight up naked. So let me cover her too. Beautiful. And this is Venus in Taurus. So more Taurian energy here. So this person really finds you absolutely beautiful. They find you very freeing. They find you a free spirit. And there is a highlight here of spring. There may be something in spring coming up between you two. If some of you guys are already together with the heart here in the center, this person maybe a lot of you guys may be unionizing in the spring, like getting married. She is in like a white dress. Like I'm thinking like bridal, but again, I'm just getting a little bit more conflict for some reason, some like internal conflict for themselves, but they want to free themselves because we have this woman stretching and feeling comfortable to unwind and undress. And it's right next to this cage that's opening up. So it's like they want to open their heart. They want to open themselves and be free and comfortable. And look at these two very different energies versus like what they're insecure about, like with this risk, and what they really want to open up and share with you. Interesting. Very interesting, pile 3. What is pile 3's person's next actions towards them? For some of you, you very well may have hurt them in the past, and they may be, really speaking on those experiences, or with that, the hate nurtured with love. They may have had an experience in the past of someone who really broke their heart. For pile 3, what is their person's next action towards them? What is their person's next action towards them? Thank you. We have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Yeah. They might have even barely recognized that this connection means more to them than they know, which is why we have the dice. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I'm really taking a gamble with my heart here, but whatever. What is their person's next action towards pile 3? What is this person's next action? They might have even found out some information. Look, I only take 2, but look, we have heartbroken. I knew it. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Right next to this lightning. So they might have found out something recently. Could be this connection or a past connection. We also have outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, they're stuck on something. We also have boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Closure issues with the hate nurtured with love here. They want to be set free. They want to trust. That's what their intentions are. That's what their actions towards you are. They want to trust. They want to trust you again with their heart. Yeah, they want to really open up and trust you again. And if you feel like, that's not resonating as far as like, well, I never hurt them, blah, blah, blah. This could be very well be for their past, or a connection that they've had in the past. Because they're definitely hesitant about something. That is for sure. And they're definitely in pain about something when it comes to love. For some of you, they almost may be seeing you as someone who can nurture them back, who can kind of help them love again. But only do that if you feel like you want to do all that, honey, because it's not your job to clean up anyone's mess. People got to learn lessons for themselves, but I'm just saying. What is pile three's person's next actions towards them? What is pile three's person's next action towards them? What's their next action towards pile three? What's their next action? We have, I think so, yes. Ooh, we also have, I can't even look at you right now. That like makes me think of like someone who did something and they're like, I can't even look at you. So maybe there was an argument between you two, and that is a 5. So that does talk about conflicts. Words do hurt. There could have been an argument, and will you choose me? Interesting. And then I'm absolutely in love with you. Potential third party situation with the will you choose me. But it could have been between you and maybe a career or something else of that nature. But I am definitely getting the look, tower in the back. I'm definitely getting the vibe of like something shocking between the connection between you two. Where there was some betrayal or some pain or something. But they still want to take a risk with you with their heart, and they want to open up. Either way, they're thinking about it. What is pile three's person's next action towards them? What is pile three's person's next action towards them? What is pile three's person's next action? We have the Lovers. Wow, this reminds me of the swan, the heart in the center, these two swans, you know, that's definitely what it reminds me of with the Lovers, these two people just coming in to meet, and the little lovebirds on the bottom left. Oh, that's very sweet. They do see you as like their half, their match, you know, their partner, their lover. What is their next action towards pile three? We also have strength. Yeah, they want to continue to hold out for this connection. They want to put in the effort, and they want to put in the work. Despite any anger, despite any fears, they want to be able to tame their doubt, is what I'm hearing. For pile three, what's the next action towards pile three? What is this person's next action towards them? What's the next action? Oh, we had the 2 of Cups flip over. Let's see if it comes out again. What's pile three's person's next action? We have the Tower. They want to, with the Strength and the Tower, it's telling me they want to rebuild. They want to rebuild what has been broken down. Because it takes effort to rebuild this. Whew. Yep. And with the 5 of Cups falling on the ground, there was definite grief, definite heartbreak, definite sorrow and conflict, and just spilled emotions. You know, this person is really very sad about something that happened that was conflicting in this connection. What is pile three's person's next action towards them? What's their next action? One more. What is their next action? Whew. They are going to be a little bit guarded with the 4 of Pentacles with their heart, because 4 of Pentacles can talk about someone who it is kind of keeping to themselves. But in this image, they are going, it looks like they're going to like this counselor here, or to some kind of professional, some type of doctor or someone for advice, an advisor here. And she kind of looks like she's down. Like they're definitely having a very serious conversation. And I think that's what they want to do. But 4s are about stability and solid foundations. And it is Pentacles. This is Earth element. So this does talk about things that are concrete, things that have a lot of potential for growth. This isn't a weak or wavering action. This is someone that wants to do something that's really going to benefit you, both of you. Okay. All right, my beautiful pile threes. This is a very fascinating reading. A lot of love, a lot of heartbreak, but a lot of strength that your person has. So props to you. If this resonated for you, please let me know. comment down below and like the video. If you'd like to see more content like this, you can consider subscribing to my channel, honey. And I do offer personal and private tarot readings on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. I also have an Instagram at Crystal Tide Tarot. Please follow me. I'm very lonely and there's no one there. And before you guys go, I also want to click a song for you. So what is a song for pile 3 and their person? We do have the song Monster by Lady Gaga, which is interesting because I'm trying to remember. It's like, just look up the lyrics, but it's almost like this person who kind of goes around. Everyone knows this person. They have a lot of like sexual energy, a lot of sexual prowess about them, but they really want to be with them. It's almost like they want to be with them despite them being a monster. Fascinating. All right, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye now.